Greg Doucette is lying to you. He's lying, he lied to me, he's lying to you, and he's deceiving all of his followers just for a bit of motherfucking money. Greg Doucette lied to me and stalled my progress when I was a teenager. Greg Doucette stunted my growth. He fooled me into thinking I need his cookbook, or thinking I need his supplements, or thinking I need a supplement, thinking I need test boosters, thinking I need glutamine, whatever. Point number one, Greg Doucette is built for the masses. He's built to appeal to normal people, to newbies that don't actually want to gain muscle, well, that do want to gain muscle but don't want to put in the work, get a little fluffy, cut down, because oh that's bad, because oh I'm gonna lose my abs for a bit, and oh I'm gonna get body dysmorphia. Greg Doucette uses body dysmorphia as a tactic to deceive people and say bulking and cutting is bad, though he gives young and impressionable teenagers body dysmorphia. Greg Doucette made me believe that if you don't have abs, you're fat.
So if you don't see a visible outline of abs, you're perhaps portly, plump, stout, corpulent, fat, or obese. Pick the word that you like, that's what you are.
Greg, you make my pussy dry with your squeaky voice.
He lies to beginners so well by putting emphasis on his little technique of main gaining. Oh, main gaining is good, main gaining is good, main gaining is good. And the way he tries to justify it for people that it doesn't work for is he says, oh, well, you didn't do it right. Well, oh, you weren't at the right body fat, or you weren't doing this right, or you were doing that wrong. He tries to justify his shitty method by trying to say you did it wrong, though being in a fucking calorie deficit, he made you think you're gonna gain muscle. Greg Doucette has built such a good cult by making these natty or not videos, by creating controversy and drama around himself and creating drama between creators. That's how he gained his fame, and that's how he sells his freaking cookbook. If you buy my cookbook, you're gonna gain muscle and you're gonna lose fat and it's gonna be effortless. He makes bulking seem like this bad thing, that oh, you gaining fat is bad. You create body dysmorphia for teenagers. You stunted my growth, Greg. I was 175 centimeters when I started watching you and got into this main gaining thing before I knew bulking was right. And then you told me to main gain, and my height stayed the same even until now. My height hasn't changed because of your main gaining bullshit advice. If you follow Greg, you should really consider your IQ brain cells and take a brain fucking test. He lies to you by telling you what you want to hear, what everyone wants to hear. Oh, you can stay shredded and gain muscle at the same time. It's simply not possible. The amount of people I've seen try to get super shredded, they'll lose a fuckload of muscle first off. They're gonna not fit in their t-shirts, and they're just gonna be spinning their wheels in the gym, hoping for, oh, the new Greg Doucette cookbook and his new plan and his new workout plan or his new supplements, G2 test bullshit. Why does Greg Doucette do this? Greg Doucette deceives you, deceives teenagers, deceives young impressionable lifters, or even lifters that are new, so he can sell his supplements to them, thinking his supplements are going to fix all of their problems. He does this only for money, not to help people. He just wants to sell you his supplements, tell you what you want to hear rather than what you need to hear, and I'm here to do that. Might not get me as much fame, but I'm not here to surround with controversy and to deceive you and tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. You can only build muscle in a bulk, and in rare instances, if you've done shit work, you can build it in a cut. But it's very unlikely, and the fact that you're gonna lose muscle is gonna outweigh that during a cut. Greg Doucette ruined my progress for 1 year straight. Ever since I joined a brand new gym, I started watching Greg Doucette and his content. I got deceived into the main gaining game, and I would tell people, I'm on maintenance calories. I'm on 3,000 calories because that's my maintenance calories. The trainer at the gym would tell me, bro, why aren't you bulking? Why are your calories not at 3,200 now? And I didn't tell him an answer because, well, I knew he was right, first off, by gut instinct, because I knew you can't have two things at once. But because I was so fooled by Greg Doucette, I would believe that the only way to gain muscle and staying shredded at the same time is by main gaining, and that's how you build the most muscle. And, oh, it's no different to bulking. You are bulking. You're putting energy in your body so you can have better workouts, have better testosterone, have better sex drive, have better everything, and you think you're not going to gain a little bit of muscle in the process and main gaining is the way to go? The only reason Greg Doucette does this, as I mentioned earlier, is to sell his fucking cookbook and his big supplement company. He has such a big supplement company that's ran by a bunch of impressionable idiots that are his customers. His fan base is like a cult. It's a bunch of kids on Reddit that'll tell you, oh, main gaining works, main gaining works. And when someone says main gaining doesn't work, they try to justify his actions by saying, oh, well, you didn't do it right. Greg says you have to do it at 15% body fat. Greg doesn't know shit. Greg is not some mystical doctor that knows something you don't. Every bodybuilder, well, they all either started off fat or skinny. The fat ones cut down, got skinny, but everyone gets skinny at one point. How the fuck is Nick Walker gonna bulk from 130 pounds, which he was, to the now fucking mere staggering 300 pounds that he probably is? You're not gonna simply gain muscle out of thin air and go from 130 to 230 pound IFBB pro bodybuilder just by putting fucking cartilages of shit in your ass. The only solution to get out of the spinning wheel game that you're probably in right now by watching Greg Doucette and Athlete X is to stop your fucking main gaining shit, look yourself in the mirror and say, do I actually want to gain muscle, or am I just in this for the fuck of it? If you want to gain muscle, get in a fucking surplus now. What do I mean in a surplus? It's not a fucking main gaining like you're used to. You're going to be eating more food than you want. You're going to be gaining weight. You're going to gain a little bit of fat maybe in the progress, but it doesn't matter because fat is temporary. I was having a conversation about this with my friend earlier this week. He told me the way I cut and the way I justify it mentally is I think of the end result rather than now. Andrew Tate has something in his course that he says that sell your client the end result. Greg Doucette does this very well by saying, oh, well, you're going to be lean and you're going to gain a ton of muscle, which is incorrect and it's wrong. But once the money is out of your pocket, well, it's out of your pocket. You're not getting it back. I'm here to sell you the end result that, well, there is no end. You're going to be bulking and cutting, but you're actually going to gain muscle and gain results. Greg Doucette sells you the mystical idea of you can have this and have that and have that, like a little fucking fairy tale that he creates. Greg Doucette contradicts himself because he says bulking is bad because cutting makes you lose muscle, though in his videos he also says you can gain muscle during a cut. How the fuck does that correlate and make sense, Greg? You say in one video that, oh, bulking is going to make you lose muscle because you're going to cut at the end anyway, but then in another video you say you can gain muscle while cutting. Huh? God gives things to people who actually deserve it and want it. If you want something really bad, you're going to do it, and no matter how, what, or whatever the fuck it takes.
I cannot stress this enough. The more you put into anything in life, the more you're going to get out.
If you want to gain muscle, you're not scared of a little bit of belly because nobody gives a fuck about your abs. You, little skinny pussy out there, watching this video, watching Greg Doucette, you probably don't even talk to women. So why the fuck do you give a fuck about your abs? You're sitting there mentally masturbating to Greg Doucette thinking you're doing the right thing, which you're not. You're just stalling your progress. Look back to me in 1 year and see how much bigger you've gotten in the fucking mirror. Tell me how much you've gotten bigger. If you're main gaining, look at your photos from 6 months ago. How much fucking bigger have you gotten? If you're a newbie, this doesn't apply to you because you're going to gain muscle no matter even if you fucking finger your asshole. That's going to probably incorporate some forearm muscles. In conclusion, this is a life lesson here. In life, you can't have everything you want at the same motherfucking time. You're gonna have to excel in one goal really well and then excel in another. In this format of lifting, you're gonna have to bulk really well 1 year straight, 2 years straight. And then you're gonna have to cut really well, super fast, get it done and over with so you can get back to bulking, build more muscle, and actually be happy with your physique. Greg Doucette got me in a depression-like state because I was so low in testosterone, my fucking balls were shrinking due to the fact that I wasn't eating enough fucking calories, but I was sustaining my weight, but I wasn't sustaining progress. If you're a teenager that watches Greg Doucette, I highly suggest you stop and think to yourself, where do I want to be in the next 20 years? Stay 5'6" and with a little bit of abs, or grow to 6 feet tall with a big fucking huge chunk. Dylan O'Brien himself said that he tried to stay shredded for so long and he stunted his growth as a teenager, and then he grew from like 5'8" to 5'11" when he was fucking like 20 or 19 or some shit. He gained gyno in the process as well. I don't want that to be you. I want you to be tallest and most strong and fittest when you're 18. I hope a fucking growth spurt comes to me, because Greg fucking took it away from me. Greg Doucette, you're a fucking